The Aussie NFL Fantasy Show would like to acknowledge the traditional land owners and the leaders past, present and emerging of Ngunnawal, Ngambri and Darawal countries where we are working from today. This always was, and always will be, Aboriginal land.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
Shit, now I'm in the territory where I actually regret not starting Darius Slayton or just Zay Jones or something like that.
I've got someone, I don't even know how I thought of this.
Aussie?
It's not Devo, because Devo's first name is Tyshawn. Got you there.
Let's just say Denniston.
NFL
He does all this shit, all these mind games he's doing.
Fantasy.
So list some wide receivers. We got Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill,
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown,
Christian Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk is there.
Juju.
Juju, got you. Yeah.
I like how you guys are trying to enter the depraved mind.
Alright.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
You want to try Terry McLaurin?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, right.
For 5 points, it's not Terry McLaurin.
Now,
Look,
I
this
need
is
to
massive.
showcase this too. Taylor wins everything.
Brilliant.
I think that is poignant for this segment because Taylor's won fucking everything. He won this segment last year. He won the same segment through this season on our podcast. He won the fucking Astro League. He didn't win the draft. I'll give you that, man, John. He didn't win the draft.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah. No one wants to draft like me.
So the starts of the week, we're punting that for what we did in last year's playoffs. And Marky, I'm so glad we've got you to join us because this adds a fourth person and it just stretches things out a bit. But also, we have changed it a little bit and we've built out the roster a little further too. So there's extra guys to pick. Before we do starts of the week, did you want to do a group Who Am I? I got a couple together. We can do
Sure.
one. I'm just wary of Taylor's time, and we know he's got a fair bit on in the morning and he needs to get going early. But if you
So
got
we're
a
picking
time, do
together.
you want to play you
Yeah.
guys versus the Quizmaster on a Who Am I?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, we're getting this in 5 now. Me and Taylor get this in 4. With Mark
Yeah,
here, we
they
get
both
5.
got in
It's all
four
good.
last week, Marky Mark. So you could be the secret source gardener that gets it to the fifth point. Do you want to use the first like envelope A or envelope B?
Oh, I'd go B. What do
B?
you guys think?
Go B.
All right, B. Okay,
Go B.
Either way is hard.
for 5 points. My first name is Shatarius.
Shatarius. Shatarius.
Do you need me to spell it?
Yes, please.
Because that'll help.
Yeah. Okay. Just for those playing at home. Chatarius. Shatarius.
Oh, Shatarius. Dang, who's like,
Shatarius.
all right.
Notorious.
It's got to be like a CJ, right? Like a Satarius Jr. Who's like a CJ that's like, so start with C, right? Like CH. He said that, yeah. CH. So it's got to be like a CJ.
Yeah, I was thinking that. It's either that or like someone's got a really stupid name. Like first name where you're like, there's no way that's his real name or something.
The
I can do
only
that sometimes.
CJ is like a big call like CJ Spiller from back in the day on the Bills. I know it's probably like current players.
Okay, no,
I
so
know he's
current
not-
player. Current player.
Okay, good. CJ, no, it might not be a CJ, but C.
I like how Taylor and Mark do all their thinking quietly, and Manjot's just saying
Yeah,
stuff.
no.
I love
Someone
this.
needs
I'm just
to
trying to make
key
something work.
the audio
Yeah.
audience.
Cut the name in half or something, but it's not like nothing makes sense.
Yeah, I'm with him that it's gonna be. It could be like a 2-letter name. It's either like a 2-letter first name, or I'm just trying to think of anyone like that has a name like Sauce, like someone that has a name that's like something that you're like, I'm certain that's not his first
Yeah.
name.
Are they using
Yeah.
their
It's
middle
not
name as their
Devo.
first name?
It's not
it's
Devo,
definitely
don't
not
worry.
Devo.
I know that. Yeah.
I don't
It's
like that you're
Tyshawn.
laughing, Matty. That's not a good laugh.
Look at this magic. I'm just watching the magic.
It's not DJ
Just trying to
Moore.
think how your brain
that.
works.
It's not. I don't think it's DK Metcalf because there's no C or anything.
Shatarius DK. It could be. I don't know.
Yo,
KJ Osborne. You know.
yeah, I was thinking about KJ Hamler, but I was like, nah.
Yeah. The KJ
Shatarius.
from the preseason.
KJs, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Say
Yeah,
yay to the
I was thinking
KJs.
about the KJs.
You just throw out an answer, Major, because
Yeah.
we'll be here forever if we just keep talking.
Do you want to
about
put one in so you can have the next hint?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put out. I'm gonna go. Dang. All right. Just okay. So it's current players. I'm gonna go. I just gotta be quick. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I really can't think of anything. I'm
I'll be
just
so
gonna
impressed
go.
if you get this just from guessing, like going, fuck it, I'll throw one in.
Like, I don't know why I'm thinking like Chuck Kendrick West. I don't know why I'm thinking of him. I don't know what. He's not even in the
Sharknado.
league anymore.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he's in the league anymore.
No. Fun to say.
Yeah,
Fun to say. Marky Mark and I
Yeah.
used to just say it to each other down the phone for fun back in the day. Chuck Kendrick.
Ah,
Chuck Kendrick.
don't-
Chuck Kendrick.
there's so
How-
many good
How
names,
about like
isn't
Van
there?
Jefferson? Like maybe his
Yeah,
name's
go
like
for it.
Van.
Yeah, Van Jefferson.
All right, we're in for Van Jefferson. It's not Van Jefferson. Sorry, guys.
Damn.
Of course.
I
He
like
always
the way
teases
you're
us
thinking,
like
though.
this.
I wasn't really highly confident on that. I was just like, it'd be funny if he was doing a smack that ass, son.
Well, never rule it out. Never rule it out. Okay, and I think you guys are doing some really good thinking here. Just trying to paint the whole spectrum and just try to work out where it lands. Okay, so for 4 points, in my young career, I already have one Super Bowl ring.
Oh. So it'd be like a Ram.
That must be
a
last
Buck.
year. Yeah, last year before. Who won it year before?
Who the fuck's a Ram? Oh, is it? Wait, is this Akers? Guys, do you think this might be Akers? Because his name starts with
Cam.
C, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, wait. What was the 5-point question? Like the 5-point clue again, Maddie? It was what was his name
Chavarius.
again?
So his name's
Chavari?
Chatarius.
Chatarius.
Chatarius. Chatarius.
Guess
Chatarius.
they could
Oh,
shorten that to
Chatarius.
Cam. maybe?
Cam, unless his middle
Oh.
name's Cameron. Shatarius
Yeah.
Cameron. His
Yeah.
parents should be arrested for that. If it is.
I got a heaps random one. What about Tutu Atwell?
And you know what? That's
Oh.
probably stupid enough. It could be.
I don't know. I was just like, remember I was saying before it might just be a random name, and I'm like, who the fuck names their kid Tutu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying
What
that
the
shit
fuck is long
yesterday.
for Tutu?
Yesterday I was saying the same shit too. I was watching the game with my dad. I was like, Tutu. And then my dad's like, Tutu? I'm like, yeah, that's the guy's name. And it's like, yeah,
I've
okay.
still
I'm
got
like,
him in my.
yeah.
I've had him in my dynasty league since our first rookie draft, and even though he's done sweet fuck all, I've just kept him there.
So it was Rams last year, and then it was
Bucks.
Bucks the year before.
And then before that was the Chiefs.
Suppose it depends on how you define
I
young.
kind of feel like I reckon maybe just go Akers because, like, I don't know. I mean, Tutu L. I'm just throwing that out there. He doesn't sound. He's not very fantasy relevant, so I don't know if Matty would pick him. So maybe go Cam Akers.
And I'm not.
All right.
I love how Taylor's
okay.
trying to work out what Maddie
Wait,
would do.
Mark's not in.
Yeah.
Mark, you're not
Okay.
in.
No, go Cam. Yeah. I
All
can't
right,
think
Cam
of anyone.
Akers. Yeah, no, Cam Akers.
Well, okay, so we're looking on Cam Akers. It's not Cam Akers.
No, damn it.
Damn it, it had to be Tutu then.
Do you want the 3-point hint?
Yeah, sure.
I was a second round wide receiver who had 0 catches in my rookie year.
I think that's Tutu Atwell.
He was
Yeah.
blown up
Played 8 games in his rookie year too.
in the
I
pre-draft.
think that's Tutu Atwell because I just remembering Dynasty. I know he did absolutely dick all in the first year, and then he's come on a little bit.
He was like the highest pick that year. That I remember, like it was like I keep getting confused between Atwell and the Powell dude, but yeah, like I think it was Atwell.
This is
like,
going to be
yeah.
fucking hilarious if it's Tutu Atwell.
We better get 4 points if it's Tutu. Yeah,
Is that your guess?
Should we put it in?
Yeah, we might as well go with that. Yeah.
All right,
It's Tutu Atwell.
Damn it! Yeah, who names the kid
you, guys,
Tutu?
you guys are the best.
Shatarius Tutu. Atwell is
Yeah.
an American football wide receiver.
These ones are picking the guys with the nicknames. It's so much fun. Just
I
watching you
love
guys.
that they shortened
Oh, if you-
Shitarius to Tutu. How is that
Yeah.
any
Oh, no.
better?
But that's what I said though. I was like, it's gonna be something heaps random.
Yo, if you guys Google Shatarius on Google, you would have got it because his name comes up. He's the only relevant Shatarius in the entire world, apparently.
Oh, yeah,
I'd be surprised if there's a
Atwell,
second Shitarius, to be honest.
Louisville Cardinals scouting report.
Yeah. Louisville. And I think he had a second college too. Northwestern, I think he was at. So gets
Yeah.
around.
There you go.
Two colleges. Two Atwell. Yeah. Got 2 career touchdowns now. These are the other hints. 2 points. Got 2 career touchdowns. One of them was this week, a rushing touchdown. So 2 touchdowns in 2 seasons. No wonder people call me Tutu. They were the hints. There you go.
Brilliant.
Rookie drafts, he wasn't blown up like guys like your forgot his name, Daryl Beckham Jr. and those guys, like that sort of hype that just did nothing.
Dario Beckham Jr.
Yeah,
Wash
Dario
your
Beckham.
mouth out.
What were you
It's
thinking, Matty,
Dorian
when I just
Green
randomly brought out
Beckham.
two-
Don't get his name wrong.
Oh,
Don't get
sorry.
his name
Yeah,
wrong.
no, you're right. I've confused 2 people there. That was the comp to him was OBJ.
Yeah. I gave that comp when I was back as as an NFL draft scout back in the day. I said this dude looks like the next OBJ. Man, that could have been more wrong. He deserved
Fucking
better.
A, aren't you like 8 years old?
Yeah. Back when Manjot was in nappies, he was scouting Dario Green Beckham, and he's like, you know what?
I actually was. There's actual footage of me.
100%.
And
Definitely
he's got a
not
beard as
Lukaku
well.
here.
I picture you with a beard.
Rusk in one hand, pen in the other.
I actually did like the thing is I actually have had a beard since I was like 15 and a half years old. So
Jesus.
it
And I'm
so I actually
40 and I
have to-
can't grow one.
I can't either.
I won at 14. I can't grow
Yeah,
it on
there
my
we
head,
go,
but I
Mark.
can grow it on my face.
Yeah, Mark's head just kind of like.
I'm literally gonna lose all my hair. It's gonna go straight down to here. So it's like, yeah, all
that's
that hair's
cute.
gone.
So you got 2 guys here who can't grow a proper beard. 2 guys whose hair's just going down like that, and it'll all be beard. This is so well balanced. And then you got Ian who can do
And we're
both.
off the top.
Yeah, Ian.
And Ian's the balance.
Ian, I think Ian and Mark almost the same, almost twins. It's just change a couple features. They just had to change like hair colors and everything.
Does
I
he
think-
support a
I
team
think-
that drives him insane as well? Because
Yeah, the Vikings.
we do that.
Like,
Yeah,
of
there you go.
course.
That's fair.
Yeah, they're definitely
Certifiably
twins.
nuts.
Like, come
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
I can
you're
grow the
going
beard
good
part.
at
I just
growing
can't
that.
grow a mo, so it looks like a chin strap.
Oh, so you can do the
Yeah,
Philly
I
beard.
grew-
You can do the Philly one.
Strip.
I think we should all make Taylor grow a Philly beard.
Yeah.
I'll do
Do it
November
November.
again, and then on November 29th, someone will ask me why I didn't do November.
Yeah, you'll be like, fuck off, Gertrude.
Exactly. Fucking hell,
And then
That's
I'll
why.
do the perpetual.
You know what, Mabel? Back to the fucking keno for you.
Man, the best thing about let me be honest, best thing about being a sick, right? I saved all that money on haircuts over the years. Like saved it all on those haircutting tools, the shavers, like the freaking razors and all that. Like you guys spend years and years of money on that shit. I probably
Yeah, I
saved
don't.
like 20. Yeah, there we go, Mark. Yeah.
Marky's
On-
wised up.
Yeah, he has.
He's
made
wise
it
up.
sick
Shino
and then,
baller.
Just
Yeah.
quick buff out the door. Done.
Ah,
Yeah,
dome
once he
wax.
met once he met a sick in his life, he was like, "Yeah, I realize my mistake now."
yeah.
You know,
Can you help
Yeah.
Mark out with some sick headwear though? Because I don't know. I've been sitting next to you in the commentary box a lot, and I've been admiring the headwear. And I'm just wondering,
yeah,
because I don't know, I don't know that I could pull it off. But Mark already does a great job with headwear, so I just kind of wonder maybe you guys
there
can
you
do a
go.
bit of
He's
cross.
someone-
You know,
Yeah,
This head
I
needs
think
a hat.
You know, he gets
Yeah,
pulled
look,
off.
get the Deion Sanders bandana going. That's my first.
Mm.
That's my first thing.
a do rag, a
I-
full do rag.
Yeah,
Like
I think
soup.
that full on band. Yeah, back in the day, like I
New
was
Marky dog.
like, on.
Buy me that
Yeah.
record.
Yeah, you know that Dion quote, right? Like I always idolize myself with that Dion Sanders quote when I'm dressing up. You know, you look good, you feel good, you play good, they pay good. You know,
Oh.
like that's the quote. That's the quote, man. I think Mark, there's your quote. You go put it on the floor on Deion Sanders sort of headwear or something soon. I don't
Is
know.
it-
Yeah. I don't know about cultural appropriation or everything. Don't want to get my boy Mark cancelled here as well. So, look, we just gotta, we gotta play it safe. Might not be able to do it, but hey, look, I think it looked good on Mark. To be honest, just getting
I
a
think so
full on
too.
bandana. Bandana day. Back. Yeah, that was also one of my favorite days, was bandana day, because
Yeah, canteen.
I wore a turban all the time. So it was like, yeah, every day it's like, I'm like, you guys only wear it one day. I'm wearing like every day.
Every day.
I loved it. And it's like November. I'm like, it's November all year round for me.
Damn
So
straight it is.
all of these holidays.
Man-vember.
Anyway, enough. Look, I think the viewers are just like, I don't know. All the viewers probably tuned off from the hair care talk right now from me.
I don't think so. At the moment,
I
we're on a
actually
roll
think
here. We've got
Yeah,
Taylor
yeah,
going to
but-
grow a Philly beard. We've got Mark who's going to go bandana day. I'm excited to see what happens
Yeah.
next. Are you kidding? This is a thriller minute.
Yeah.
Do we
Can't
have-
cut my hair, don't worry.
Do we have another game, Matty?
Yeah. Well, do you want to play the other Who Am I, or do you want to get straight into the draft game, our fantasy draft for the playoffs? Which one do you want to do?
Kick off Tutu Outwell, mate. I'm probably going to get this quick anyway. Killing it.
Killing it. Yeah, you
Right.
ate Tutu Atwell
Yeah.
up. Okay. All right. So for 5 points on the second Who Am I, envelope A, my first name is Arthur.
Okay.
Fuck,
Arthur
I can
Smith.
only think of
Done.
yeah.
Game
That was my first one. That was my first thought. Was Arthur Smith. I was like, I can think of Arthur Smith killing the Falcons offense.
AJ
And
Brown.
Yeah, okay.
AJ Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a
Oh,
good enough guess that we'll ever have.
We think we're going with that. We're just Arthur Smith to AJ Brown, and now we're just locked in.
Yeah.
yeah.
You've done it. It's AJ Brown.
What? We got the fucking. Whoa.
Yes, Mark!
Mark wins everything. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm officially
Taylor.
retiring from this game. It will never get better than that.
That's amazing.
Taylor, this is why you always guess on the 5.1. This is why you always. I
Yes.
told you.
Yes.
I told you. Someone had to get it at some point. At some
What a
point.
guess.
Wow.
Man.
Lucky
It's the
Mark.
first AJ that popped into my head.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
And it's not even an Arthur Jr. His middle name begins with J. It's like Jones or something.
Juwan. It's Juwan. Arthur Juwan Brown
Juwan.
Senior. He's a senior. He's a
There you
senior.
go.
There you go.
Well, I was going to do that. I don't even play for the same team I played last year. My nickname on Pro Football Reference is Swole Batman.
I love those pro football reference nicknames. It's like
So good.
some of them you're like, I've never heard someone be called that before. I'm like, yeah, that's never happened in the history
Never
of
happened.
football before.
Who's ever
Yeah,
called
I've
him
never-
Swole Batman? No one, right? Like Swole,
Probably
like
some
swollen.
Philly dudes. It's probably some Philly sports talk radio hosts or some shit. Like, I think that's
Yeah.
what it is.
I mean, Tom Brady's listed as the Pharaoh on one of his nicknames. Like, no one's ever called him that.
Yeah,
John
I love-
Robinson should be biggest dickhead of all time for trading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's probably true.
Yeah, get Adam Peters in your front office on the Niners. Absolute legend. He's the real GM here. I think we can't lose him. I hope we promote to GM, but if not, I hope he goes to the Titans and like helps him out, build a team around Henry. I think he's
Yeah.
the man. He finds some great late round gems. So there you go. Some free advice to the Tennessee Titans. Take our boy Adam Peters. He's the guy. He's a real GM, not John Lynch, to be honest. That's not any offense to John Lynch at all. He's a great GM, great person. But Adam Peters done all the scouting for this team. That's why we got Kittle, Purdy, all these late round guys, Hufunga, yeah. Just saying.
Funga's my
hopefully the
favorite
Niners
one
listen-
too. I love that guy.
Hufunga?
Yeah, I think he's my favorite
Yeah.
out of all of them too. Just it's hard not
Yeah,
to
he's
enjoy
had a
watching that
few-
guy play. He just plays like his hair's on fire all the time. He just 100% every play. I love
New
him.
Paul
Yeah.
Walrus.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's been a problem recently though, because his instincts have got the better of him. And he's got beaten on a ton of plays. Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say
it's the
blown up,
Trayvon
but he's
Diggs,
got
yeah.
beaten on a ton. Yeah, he kind of got Trayvon Diggs a
Trayvon
lot
fever.
recently, man. And yeah, all the hate going to Talanoa and that. He's still a good football player.
Yeah, I love him.
Trust.
Just love him.
I think, yeah, he's only 23. He's going to
You're
be a
allowed to make
star
some
in the
mistakes.
league.
It's okay. It's okay. You
Yeah,
call that
he's
learning.
only.
It's fine.
It's a rookie year for him technically
Yeah.
because he didn't really play much last year. I mean, he won us a playoff game last year, but still, he's it's still a bit of a rookie year. So
Well, yeah,
still
first year as a
learning
real
curve.
bona fide starter. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the only other hints I had here for AJ Brown after the PR reference calling him Swole Batman is that he's a top 5 wide receiver playing in the NFC. Not AJ Green, not AJ Cole, AJ Brown. Got it. So there you go.
Wait, that was 2 points or 1 point? Okay.
Oh, the last one was the 1-pointer. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So well done. Marky Mark just walks straight in, hits it out of the park. 5 points. That's fucking
That's my
unbelievable.
fluke for 2023 done. I've already ruined it before fantasy season even
The
starts.
rest of my year is going to be
Fuck's
shit.
sake.
He's coming here.
Damn
He's,
it.
he's played
He
starts of the week
ruined Dolphin
twice.
season.
He's
Ruined
killing
the
starts of the
Dolphin
week.
season.
Yeah, he's ruined
Let's
the
hope-
Dolphins
let's hope
season.
the draft order's
That
not
was a
like that
Dolphins
with-
fluke Super Bowl run right there, Mark. I'm sorry. I saw it coming, but I'm sorry. It's over now.
Well, we haven't
Anyway,
decided
Taylor,
the
you
draft order. And I've got one quick way to decide the draft order. It's going to be fastest finger first here to buzz in with the correct answer.
Oh,
And they're going to choose the whole draft order.
Yep.
So it's much in the same vein as the last couple of rounds of Who Am I? This player's name, they need to tell me what they're known as, but their first name is Quintoris.
Quez Watkins.
Damn it. I couldn't think of it.
It's not Quez Watkins. Manjot's
Oh.
out.
Damn it.
oh.
Yeah. No.
They are a wide receiver. So Manjot's onto something. They are a wide receiver.
When
Wait, so I'm
NFC.
out now.
Yeah, you're
Damn
out.
it.
Sorry. And if you're all wrong, I get to go. I get to pick the draft. order. I think Marky Mark knows this one too, and
No,
he's
I'm
going to
dead.
die when he hears
Is
it
it
because
gonna
I
be a
know he
Q?
knows. And it's a player with a.
do I win if those two buzz in and get it wrong?
That's what I'm
No.
saying.
If you all get it wrong,
No,
I get to pick the
Maddie
draft
wins.
order.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what he just said. He's
You
going
all
to
get it
pick the
wrong.
draft order because, oh man,
Manjot had an itchy
What
finger.
did you say, Quez Rockland?
Yeah,
I
he's
had
sick
the
of-
talent. We're just talking about Hufanga. I did the same thing.
Yeah, he just jumped
I
the
just did
route,
this-
ball went over his head. It's happened to me, mate. I get it.
God damn it!
Your eyes
Quez
light up,
Watkins
and
is
then-
such a
Oh.
Quez Watkins. Even after all those guesses, I still would have probably chosen Quez Watkins.
Quintoris.
boy.
The guy's name's Quintoris. 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 Marky Mark is going to kill you because we've talked about this years ago in the past about this guy's name. So it's a pretty old veteran in the league.
What if you bring me and Jot back in but give us a hint?
I can bring Manjot back in and the hint. Do you want me to give you his middle name?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jeez, how's that going to help?
Well, maybe it might help you work it out.
Probably what he's
Okay.
going by.
Okay.
His middle name is Lopez. Didn't help.
Julio Jones?
Taylor wins!
Yeah.
Wait, Taylor got it.
It's Julio Jones!
I had
Wait.
no idea.
I was like,
Really?
Lopez? That sounds like Mexican or something. And I'm like, the first thing I thought was Julio.
That's where your head went. Hang on, that's Mexico. What else is in Mexico? Tacos. Who likes tacos? Julio Jones.
Julio Jones! Taco Tuesday.
Quintorius Lopez Julio Jones. I didn't even know that it was like that, that much, that deep. I thought his name was just Julio the
Julio.
whole time.
100%.
I learned something
Yeah.
new every day. I thought his name was straight up just Julio.
Just Julio.
I thought-
yeah.
Yeah, I've heard his name is Julio since 2011, so for 11 years. Oh my goodness, yeah.
That's like that meme that Matthew Berry liked of yours, where it was like, I was like Julio.
Julio.
I was like Quintoris.
Quick.
Doesn't have the same.
I'm out. Well, congratulations, Taylor. You get to pick the whole draft order 1 to 4.
No worries, guys.
Well done on that one. That was a tricky one.
All right. So we're going straight into it, or what are we doing?
Well, you get to choose
pick
the draft order for us, and then we'll work out who we want to pick. But who's going first? Who's going
All
second?
right.
Who's going third? Who's going fourth?
I'm going to go first because me being the stats and numbers guy, I believe with 5 rounds, there's actually an advantage to going at the start because on the 5th round, it doesn't snake. So going first actually has a statistical advantage.
Wait, this doesn't stink? Oh, dang.
It does.
Linear.
Yeah.
It
1,
snakes the first
2,
4,
3,
but then in the
4.
5th weight, the
Oh,
last
okay.
round, you're getting an advantage because you're going first. And then
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
coming
There
back.
you go.
Yeah. It's
Unlike
only
starts
even
of the
round where
league.
he would be last. Yeah. So he gets first pick, but he also doesn't get last pick. He gets first pick of the 5th round.
Yeah.
as well.
Pick 3 times.
Trust
That's
me
right.
to overthink. Trust me to overthink the draft like that.
No, it's a strategy. I like it.
I'm gonna give Marky Mark 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna let Manjot be the arsehole end. So Matty can go 3, Manjot 4.
Back to
So
back pick.
Taylor, Mark, Matty, Manjot, and what we're picking here,
Okay.
and we've all talked about this off mic, but what we're picking here is we all need to have a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, and a tight end by the end of us. But we can all pick one of the other positions to be a flex from running back, wide receiver, and
Which
tight end.
changes everything
So we've all got a
Yeah.
flex we can pick at any
because you can't really
time.
play the game anymore. Like you used to be able to go, all right, those guys have all basically taken all the running backs. I can wait on that. Whereas
Yeah,
they can go around again and take another running back flex.
exactly. So you can just out the gate, Marky Mark, take a tight end and then another tight end on the way back and tell everyone to suck it.
The double.
I don't hate myself that much,
tight ends, baby.
I want to see Manjot do that on the turn. That's what I want.
So there's no rules as to who you can pick. It's not like starts of the week where it has
No.
to be.
The only rules
Not
are
anyone.
obviously the Chiefs and the Eagles are on bye this week, so you can take them, but no advantage because they're not playing. So there's 12 teams who are active this week, and you can pick any player from those positions for them when your turn comes up. As long as you only have one quarterback, and then you've only got a second of a wide receiver, a running back, or a tight end as your flex, but you have to have all your starters filled and a flex.
Beautiful.
Cool.
All
Okay.
right. Oh, I'm not going to lie. I literally outlined exactly why I took the first pick. It had nothing to do with the fact that I thought I had an obvious first.
Yep.
It was just it was a pure draft strategy. And I really right now don't have an obvious one. I've got a
Yeah.
couple that I'm thinking. It's just
Doing
a
the man
strategy game of whether I think one position's probably deeper than the other. And I think one is. So I'm going to just take Josh Allen up against the Dolphins, who are second last against quarterback in fantasy.
Oh, man. I marks with that personally.
He knew you were going to pick that, and he just got up and walked away. He's like, "Fuck you, mate."
Yeah. Hey, in that
Screw you.
Marino jersey, he showed Marino like
Yeah,
on the
strategy.
jersey. Yeah, but
Danny for
look,
days.
Marky
Yeah.
Mark hasn't joined us for a show for a couple of weeks, and he's already sick of your shit, Taylor.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
No, I should have
Hey,
get a
look.
pen, so I had to cross shit out. Otherwise, I'm going to say names.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
okay, mate.
Look, get
he
straight
said
back
Josh
at me,
Allen.
mate.
So,
Yeah.
101, Josh Allen. I mean, I think I'm with you here, Taylor. I don't know there's an obvious first, but you might as well go and get someone who you think is going to be highest value at a high value position. Why not? Fuck. Why not?
I didn't think quarterback was that deep, but we'll wait and see.
No Mahomes, no Hurts. Well, Marky Mark's got a full slate of every other position. You can take anything here.
I'm going to take Christian McCaffrey.
Well, he was
my boy.
he was second on my list.
Damn it,
I
my
just-
boy. I didn't even have either of those two as my top two. I'm just gonna-
This is going to be great.
The research Manjot
Oh.
does for this segment every week is
Excellent.
mind blowing.
I I actually
Fail.
did like a ton of research. There's actually, yeah.
Are you
Maddie,
sure?
go. I'm
How did you
not
go to
tipping.
CMC?
I'm not.
Why did you
I
pick
actually,
either one?
well, I had something else in mind, but yeah, obviously, in hindsight, saying that makes me look like a dumbass. Of
I
course, I
should have
was
let
going to pick
Mandra go
either.
first.
Yeah, I was going to pick Allen or McCaffrey after you guys said that. But if I actually went first, I would have picked someone else. But
Oh,
go,
wow.
Maddie.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not tipping. I'm not tipping my
Nah,
pick.
don't show your hand yet, man, Jock, because they might come back.
Just from the stats, man, Seattle are 28th against running back. And
Yeah.
honestly, CMC probably doesn't matter because he catches so many passes anyway, but he's going to tear
Yeah.
that defense up.
That's what I'm thinking.
Man, I hope he does. Man, so much on the line in that game. First game of the playoffs too. Wow.
Right,
Exciting.
cross next to CMC.
Right. Well, I'm doing something a little shitty. Is that I'm going to take someone who I know is going to have a good game, but I hope it doesn't affect the result. So I'm going to take Austin Eckler against my Jags.
Fair enough.
Oh,
He's second on my list.
And well, then this is why, right? Because we could beat him 24-12 or whatever, and Eckler could just have both the touchdowns and 14 catches, and Jags still win, fuckers. So Eckler, who I've never believed in until this year, and that's how much I believe. Man, Jock with the double pick.
Back-to-back Astro League titles.
Fucking oath he has.
yeah,
Amen, brother.
yeah,
Yeah, man,
this
Jock with
is-
the double tight end. Here we go.
Here we
Oh,
go.
I actually shook myself. I actually was gonna take double tight end. I'm
Here
not
goes
even
Kid-
gonna
here
lie.
comes Kittle and Purdy.
Was. You still can.
I actually like. I don't know. I really want to fuck you guys over. Like
See Andrew's
so
Kittle
badly,
stack
dude.
right here.
No, it's actually a different stack. I'm thinking of.
The other
Should I
purple.
do
The
it?
whole Niners offense.
Yeah, I'm thinking like the whole time like Kittle was my number one pick, so I'm gonna take him. Like
Alright,
I was
okay.
gonna take him first overall because he had a phenomenal game. He's been on a tear recently. He had like a phenomenal game against the Seahawks last time they met. The only time they met this season was just 25.3 points because he didn't play in the first game, by the way. That's why it's the only time. But he's had 25.3, 30, 12.3 and 18.9. I got to take a tight end in that sort of form in PPR scoring.
Yep.
And
Seahawks are also second last against the tight end position.
Yeah, they suck.
yeah. And I don't know. It's such a risk to take two tight ends because
I don't think there's a
man,
bigger risk ever.
yeah.
I don't know. I've
It's a
tried to
big-
trust the fart after Mexican before, and that's still like, yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's good to
That's
try.
risky.
It's good to try and make us pick absolutely even worse tight ends, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I
Colby
might as well-
Parkinson.
Kobe
Tom
Parkinson.
Wallace.
Look,
Yeah.
against the shitty secondary, though, I've got to go with the wide receiver that I love, Jamar
There you
Chase. It's got to be him. He's,
I think
yeah, I think they've just been cooking Baltimore all the time. Although he only got 12 points in the first matchup between the two teams, and then he got 22.6 last week. Coming up again against the Ravens, I mean, he barely even, like, I don't even know. He barely played against the Ravens, to be honest. Just like last week, he was just, they only had like 13 targets, 8 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown. I think, look, I really like Jamar Chase. I was really thinking about double tight end the whole way, but I had to pivot last second because I just remembered Jamar Chase played against the Ravens this week. And I think he's probably the surefire wide receiver here this week. So I'm willing to wait on running back, quarterback, and whatever other position. Take
Flex.
Jamar Chase, you know.
You
By
walk
the
past.
way, it's fucking takes forever with 4 people when you to wait for your pick when you pick first.
Yeah.
Me, yeah.
Underestimated.
What you've learned here, Tay, is that you just got to put yourself forth. So at least when you come up, you get the double pick early. Yeah. I think Manjot's walked past CD Lamb, and I'm just going to take him.
Yeah, I got Lamb
Yeah,
in there
fair
too.
enough.
I didn't even.
I'm
Fair
taking the
enough.
all Taylor team here, Eckler and Lamb. I'm just
Yeah.
going for Taylor's Astro League team.
Yeah, just go pick the Astro League team. Why not?
Because Taylor wins everything. Okay, Marky Mark, you're up.
I'm going to go. I'm just doing a last minute check to make sure my numbers are right.
We've had two running
Oh
backs.
God, he's got
two
a
wide
calculator.
Yeah.
Two running backs, two wide receivers,
What,
one
no one
tight
else
end, and
does?
one quarterback.
No, mate, I can't even spell calculator.
Yeah, what does no one else do? Wait, what?
Gee, we're spread out, aren't we?
I'm going to go. Yeah, Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that's how I was going to go. Fuck you, Mark.
I was just looking at the
Yeah,
Giants'
I mean,
pass
someone-
defense. They're about average. They're sitting sort of 15th, 16th, 17th across all pass statistics. So I think he'll be good enough.
Yeah, this is not going the way I wanted it.
Tay's got the double pick.
I'm not playing this anymore.
Come on, it's
Double tight end. Double tight end. Double tight end. Double tight
Yeah,
end.
he's gonna
Double
do it.
tight end. Double
Do
tight
it.
end. Double tight end. It's like you're coming
do
in
it.
the bowl,
I
mate.
chickened out. I chickened out on it, so you got to do it for me.
Hmm.
It's the Kelsey
Oh, fuck it.
Goddard stuff.
Double running back. Screw Mangiant. Everyone else has got to run. Go double running back.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think if Jefferson was there, I was going to go probably two wide receivers. I'm going to go Diggs. I'm going to stack that bitch up.
Hey!
Man, my content team stack. Let's go.
Yep.
Go.
Let's go.
It was so good for you in that semi-final.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
goddamn. Well, yeah, that
Just having a
final.
look here.
Put that gun away.
Yeah. Sad that they didn't play in the third place game for me, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm just sort of just thinking about it's one guy I'm looking at. I've got on my list there. Thought about going double wide receiver, but just not really sure about the situation of one of them there. It'd be nice if I could just take two quarterbacks. That'd be great.
Okay, everyone else is
imagine
just
if
punting
we could
quarterback.
Flex.
We're just like, Josh Allen's gone. We're just punting quarterback.
Actually, he said flex. He didn't say it wasn't super flex. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
no.
Maddie
pretty
defined
clear.
it.
You have to
Maddie
take a running back,
defined it.
wide receiver, or tight end. Yeah. Marky
It's the
Mark. I've fucking played
RWT.
with you before, mate.
You know, the RWT, it's as tasty as the BLT. from what I've
Yes.
heard. There you go.
I've played with Marky Mark
Yeah,
before.
alright,
That's
He
bacon,
loves
lettuce, and tomato,
semantics.
by the way, right? Okay.
I'm going between
I just want to make sure it's not
between
beef. Yeah.
two
Anyway, go.
Vikings here. And if I take one, it sort of rules out the other. And Jefferson obviously would have ruled out both of them. I'm gonna. I don't know. He hasn't had the greatest year, honestly, and especially the second half of the year. But compared to who else I have sort of down in this list in this position, I'm going to take Delvin Cook. And
Oh.
I
Oh,
just think he
okay.
can break out an enormous play, and I just think they're going to be able to run on the Giants. So, I've just-
Dalvin or
because
James
Jeff-
Cook? I'm just double checking.
Yeah, not
Dalvin.
Delvin. I just think if
Dalvin doesn't play for the Bills, mate.
If
just-
Jefferson was there, I would have gone the passing game. But because he's gone, obviously I looked at Hawk as well. But yeah, I'm going to take Delvin Cook.
I'm just checking because you've got an all Bills team, so James Cook is still available.
Yeah, look, he'd be the kind of guy who could dominate, mate.
Just checking. So Dalvin it is. Okay.
I just
Marky
think
Mark.
they
James Cook
sort
is
of went
available.
to Madison in the second half last week. I just think
So
they've prepped Delvin for a good week this week, I think.
so is Dawson Knox, who I'm going to take with his pick. Because
Hey!
anything over the middle.
Oh,
I didn't have him written down.
I think Marky Mark knew that with me coming up. I always have my eyes on the Noxkowski.
In my
Oh,
head, I was
you know.
going, don't take Knox, don't take Knox, don't take Knox.
No,
And he
I,
did. Thanks, Dave.
I don't even have him on my list, so you're good.
I love a bit of Noxy, of course, 100%. I'm all on Mark's team there. Actually, Mark's team's starting to look good. CMC, Jefferson, and Knox. I think we need a trade, Mark. I'm going to talk to you about a trade off Mike.
It sounds like an accounting firm.
Always available.
It does. Jefferson, Knox, and CMC Limited. Yeah. All right. What do I need? I've got a running back and a wide receiver. I could go straight to my flex and double up on one of these excellent wide receivers. There's some great wide receivers there. Yeah, I'm going to go and take Tyreek so Marky Mark can't cheer against me.
So that's who I was umming and ahhing, but I'm just worried. I don't want to tear Mark down here, but I'm just worried about the quarterback situation. I haven't been sold on anyone else but Tua getting Tyreek the ball very well.
No.
All right, so I'm not
Skylar can't
taking
do it.
Tyreek.
Teddy can throw it, but whether he can throw it, but I suppose he was Minnesota, so he's used to the weather. But I actually, at one point, I thought if they're going to put Mike Glennon in, they need to drag Dan in down from the booth and put Marino back out on the field because surely he can throw it better.
Especially if they're going to throw up 4 yards to Tyreek at the line of scrimmage and just let him run. That's
Right.
that's what
I
I'm
can do
banking
that.
on. That's all I'm banking on is them go, oh, we're not going vertical.
All right, who's going
Yeah.
Kenny Golladay?
Oh, it's Manjot's pick, so
Did he
he
get
can
his
go.
Yeah.
76 receptions?
Yeah, all right. Wait, only Allen got taken at quarterback. Am I correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Oh shit! I have the pick, and I have the last pick in the draft, so I gotta take quarterback like right now. Ah, shit.
You need a
this
running
is
back,
not-
a quarterback, and your flex.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I had the flex in mind, but I wasn't sure. So, look, it's a tough decision at quarterback. There's 11 other quarterbacks I can take.
And none of them are Josh Allen.
And-
That's kind of why I'm like, punt it.
Yeah, but there's this guy who's also a top 3 quarterback in that exact conference. I'm going to take Joe Burrow.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm going
Second on
I'm
my
going to
list.
ride with I'm going to ride with Shiesty and Chase
Shiesty and
against
Chase.
Allen and Diggs. Yeah.
Knock it
Shiesty and Shiesty and Chase. And honestly, I want to screw. Should I screw Matty, boys? Should I screw Matty
Always.
and take a tight end?
Do it.
Always. Because I
Always.
want to take Hawk. I literally want to start off stacking up Kittle and Hawk. And Hawk fell all the way, even though I literally told you I wanted to do that. No one took him. So I'm going to take Hawk, honestly.
I didn't even have him.
So
on the list.
Hawk look, Hawk had
That's on my
35.6
list.
points against the Giants. Literally. He had 35.6 points against the Giants a couple weeks ago. So he's got the track record against the team he's going to play against. Burrow also has that. Chase also has that. Kittle also has that. So I'm banking in on regular season experience. I know playoffs is different, but I'm banking on the regular season wins. It's a very, very big risk to take 2 tight ends. I know that. I know I'm probably going to get like a 10 combined from the 2 of them
Who's Hawk
because it's tight
playing?
end.
Giants.
The Giants.
Giants.
And he had
Okay.
a 35.6 on them like a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago. That's my whole reasoning. Because why the hell not? I'm going to throw it all out there this week.
So that
I
sounds like
just
I should
wanted
just
to-
take Cousins and troll the shit out of you.
You should have
I
taken
just took my
Hawk, mate,
quarterback.
because that's an Astro League play.
Which one?
Yeah.
You should have taken Hawk because you were picking my Astro League team.
Yeah, well, I was really
Yeah.
thinking about it, but then Tyreek was still there. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Shit,
Fair
what's
enough.
Tyreek still doing there?
Yeah. I'll have to address running back when I come back on the last pick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. And it's going to be a veritable shitstorm, I reckon, because everyone else will have had their flex as well by the time you get to do that.
And where's Derrick Henry when you need him? I'm sorry.
At home.
I'm sorry, Tay. Yeah. I miss January Derrick Henry. It's always the best. No. So many good memories.
So you got Burrow and Chase, Kittle and Hawk, and you've got your running back to go. I'm sitting here with Eckler, CD, and Tyreek, and I'm looking at a quarterback or a tight end. There aren't great options at tight end left, because the Ravens haven't ever shown they can get Andrews the ball without Lamar there. And I think really the smart thing to do is go against a team who've got no fucking linebackers and just take my boy Evan Engram.
He was on my list.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Third on my list.
So that's what I'm going to do. Evan Engram
Sit
locked in, and I only need a QB now. Marky Mark, you're in the position where you need your QB and a flex with CMC, Jefferson, and Nokowski on your team. Oh, what you going to do?
So Taylor's already taken a quarterback, so I'm going to leave that for my last pick,
Yep.
and I'm going to pick my flex.
Yeah, because Taylor needs a tight end and a flex.
I'm going to go Saquon for my flex.
Whoa. No one even chose him.
I
Wow.
didn't even have. That's a miss by me. I have like 6 running backs listed. I didn't have Saquon somehow.
34 points against the Vikings last time they played.
Yeah. There you
Anyway.
go.
Yeah.
He's only
whatever
the
else was in.
fourth running back taken so far because we've got Dalvin, CMC, and Eckler are the only ones taken. So don't hurt yourself, I mean,
No.
you know, it's not like it's the last pick of the draft and there's 7 running backs gone. You're like, the 8th running back, Saquon, we all walk past him. Yeah. Don't be too hard on yourself, mate. That's a beautiful pick, though. Taylor gets to wrap his team up. He's currently got Josh Allen, not James Cook, Dalvin Cook, and Stephon Diggs. Tight end and a flex, brother.
Yeah, I know who my tight end's going to be. It's the flex I'm really having a look through. I was even just having a look through to see if there's some wide receivers I sort of missed.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure about the Bucks guys. They were kind of ones I was thinking about, but I just got a bad feeling that game's going to be low scoring. In saying that, I will take Dalton Schultz as my tight end up against Tampa at 25th against tight end.
Okay.
I saw him against the Titans get the only 2 touchdowns, and he's a red zone threat every single week. So I had him 3rd on my list behind Hawk and Kittle. So that was a definite pick for me. I think I'm going to go. This could be a surprising pick. I don't know if anyone will even have him on their list. Maybe Maddie, because it's going to be a shout out to Maddie.
I got a long list.
I'm going to take Travis Etienne.
Hey, he was 3rd on my list.
Yeah, okay.
Damn it, I had him as
like
my
the
running
matchup.
back candidate. Yeah.
26 Chargers are a run funnel, and
Yeah.
I just think Etienne to me is one of these guys that's really, really obvious in a way when he's going to have a good game. Like, he's very matchup dependent. Like, he
Yep.
comes up against the Titans or something, or someone that's really, really good at defending the rush, and you see him not have a great game, but then he comes out against a good rushing team and has 150, a really high amount of yards. So I'm hoping he gets the goal line touch as well and gets a touchdown. But I think this could be a game where they really, really sort of let loose Etienne.
Yeah. I mean, we know the Chargers can't stop Dick in the middle.
Exactly.
It's got a way I also lent Ingram. I'm like, I've already got a running back in my flex, so I'm just going to take the only other piece that exposes the middle of the Chargers. And yeah, that's an excellent pick. I kind of like that Manjot was quietly hoping that we'd get back, and he's like, nah, shut the door. Bye-bye, stupid.
Yeah. No, I
Joey's
should have
injured
waited.
again as well.
So Taylor's team is done, and he's got Josh Allen, Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, Dalton Schultz, and his flex is Travis E.T. and Marky Mark. Let's go. Quarterback time.
You can pick this quarterback. I like that pick for a quarterback. You like that?
You like that?
That
He's going to do it.
You
He's going to
like
double
that.
down on the hop.
You
He's going
like
to troll
that.
Manjot.
You like that. I also now get any passes to Dalvin Cook and Jefferson. Obviously, I get the double up.
Which is about
That.
1.7 targets a game, I think. Cook gets fuck all.
He'll get 10 this game.
Oh, mark
So
from the future.
every part of the Vikings is gone. The quarterback, the running back, the tight
Yeah.
end, the wide receiver. They're all gone. Wow. Who would have thought that?
Yeah, they are funnily quite fantasy relevant, the Vikings, because it's like they're very top heavy in each position.
But then,
Very spread. Like they just move the ball. Well,
Yeah.
and their defense
The
is
coaching obviously
such
helped.
a bag of shit. Do I just take dimes?
I've got 4 quarterbacks, and he's 4.
I don't even have him.
At dimes, my list is Allen 1, Burrow 2, Cousins 3,
I
Dimes
didn't have-
4,
I didn't have
Trevor
Cousins.
5.
Or Trevor.
I had
Oh,
two
take
others.
Trevor. Take Trevor, man. You gotta go for the guy that brought your team to the playoffs, surely,
I
right?
don't know who you're thinking for quarterback. Oh no, you got Burrow, didn't you?
Manjot's got Burrow.
Yeah. Okay, so you're done.
Oh,
I've got someone at 3rd that no one's mentioned the entire
Yeah,
time.
I've got someone too that I'm surprised.
yeah. Has anyone mentioned? Is it JH? We're talking
Yes.
about JH.
That's
See, I'm not buying him.
You wouldn't want to.
Yeah,
No,
against the
I've
Jags,
had to
remember-
start him in a 2-quarterback league where I've got him, Allen, and Mahomes, and I've just been benching Herbert most of the year. That is
That's a good decision.
absurd that I'm
Been a
just
great decision.
benching
I've got him in
Herbert.
He's been shit house all
Oh.
year.
Yeah, so
Shit,
Without
Okay,
Mike
like,
Williams, he is-
let's not mention the shithouse quarterback in case Matty wants to take. I don't want to take the shithouse quarterback. I'm gonna, man, John, you've talked to me, and I'm going Trevor. Ding, 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 ding.
yeah, I told you. You got to see. I wanted to take Brock for that reason because I want to take the
Fucking done.
quarterback that brought me here. But Burrow is just a smart pick, so I couldn't go with my heart. I couldn't go with my heart. It hurt.
Stacking that bitch
So
up with
sad.
Ingram.
It's
It's a
good.
it's a
It's so
Jag
good.
sandwich. Jag at the top, Jag at
Yeah.
the bottom. Eckler, Lamb, and Tyreek are the meat in the bread. A man
Yeah,
with
but-
Mr. Irrelevant at running back.
Oh damn. Oh dang. I don't actually know who to go for. This is actually real hard. I actually really don't know. Because I was thinking about the Bills duo. I don't know because they're not getting any points. They're actually getting
I love
0 points.
Cook ran
Yeah.
for 100 yards the other day.
Who?
James Cook.
Wait, he
And
did?
He's playing the run fairly well, though.
Yeah.
Don't steal Josh Allen's TDs, bastard.
Oh, fuck that.
No, yeah. Yeah. I mean, Cook only had 45 yards against the Pats. He had 99 against the
Hmm?
against the
Pats are-
Bears. That's
Pats are a
Yeah.
close
disgraceful.
run, dude.
They're looking
Yeah, but
fine.
I actually don't know. Like, I probably should have just gone straight up and taken Saquon or something. I'm actually such a I'm
I
actually
think
an
there's
idiot.
two here that are really obvious, so I'm glad you're walking past them.
I've got two written down,
So,
but
I've got one.
So
confident
the
either.
ones I thought about, so no one's mentioned Pollard.
Yeah, I've got him. He's number
and
6.
Zeke. Yeah, Pollard and Zeke, like the Cowboys duo. There's obviously that.
I had
My
someone on the other side.
boys,
So do
my
I.
boys from Miami, most of them, my boy Jeff Wilson Jr. Mixon, of course. Can't forget Mixon, but I don't know. He didn't really have that. It was like the yardage total last game kind of like threw me off Mixon.
Gonna
to
go
be
the all
honest.
Bengals team, by
I'll-
the way, too, with Burrow, Mixon, and Chase. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that to my. I mean, he only had 27 rushing yards last game, but he still scored 17.8.
Yeah.
And this is week 17.
He had a
He's
shitload
been
of
like-
touchdown and a shitload of catches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
5 and
that was
41.
week 18.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, week 18 against the Ravens. We're talking about that. I'm really banking in on the, the Bengals, isn't it? So, honestly, I think I hate to do this to my boy Lamar, but I'm going to go with Mixon. I'm really gonna. So
That's who I
I'm
would've
gonna
gone.
risk my
Solid
my
Bengals
entire
stack.
team.
Triple
This is
stack.
this is going to
Ultimate
be the
stack.
worst team of all time. I'm going to tank this week.
I
It's
just
gonna be
nearly
the worst
spat my
team.
Duke out.
It's a
So-
triple
so
stack.
one-
All time.
So this is going to be the worst team of all time. I got Burrow, Mixon, Chase, and then 2 tight ends in Kittle
3
and
Bengals.
Hawkinson.
And 2 Love it.
I'm going to do it.
That's a full house.
If I win,
Yeah,
if
that is
I
a full
win, if I win, there is unspeakable, unimaginable amounts
like a
of shit
week
that's
one
going to come
troll
out. of
one.
my-
You gloat your ass off if you win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've just
That's what
trolled
I'm
the
sa-
rest of the league.
yeah. I'm saying that Bengals going to put up a cricket score on that Ravens team. It's not even going to be close, and that's my
Oof.
risk. Is I'm risking it. I'm risking a Tyler Boyd touchdown. I'm risking it, but I'm getting every
it, bro.
single Bengals touchdown unless it's just a Marj Pirine rushing touchdown. That's what I know.
Here it comes.
I know I've got.
Yeah.
You've spoken
Don't worry
into
about T.
existence.
Higgins at all, you know.
Yeah, okay. Look, no, Burrow gets that touchdown too.
Jet
You know,
sweep.
T. Higgins. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
jet
that's
sweep.
it.
Yeah, okay. All those jet sweeps to Tyler Boyd
But he doesn't
and,
do.
and T. Higgins gonna kill
Chris
me,
Evans.
right? So, and,
Captain
and I
America.
know
Chris
Kittle.
Evans.
Look, if this was week, what if this was
Oh
like
my
last
God.
week, right? If this was last week, 17.8 for Mixon. You had like a great game for Burrow and Chase. Look, Kittle had what I said, like 18 points. Matt Hawkinson. I don't even know. Like my team could have won. I'm literally gonna
Oh,
lose
yeah,
the
you're
draft.
playing
but
against the
win
Bengals
week.
in a meaningless game, though, for the Ravens. So we're in.
Yeah. So look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna lose the draft. I hope that makes me better and come second. If I look,
Get a
I'm
reverse.
willing to. Yeah, it's a reference. I'm gonna go from winning the draft to losing the draft. I'm sorry to
Wow.
myself. I could score literally 30 points with this team. I know that, and I know
Yeah,
this
but
team
Kittle could
actually
score literally 30 points. So
Yeah. Who
Yeah,
knows?
that's what. Yeah, so I'm literally going out on a limb. I'm really risking it because I really did not know who to go with for running back. So I know it's probably better to diversify my team, but I'm gonna go all in on the
Yeah.
Bengals, and I'm gonna go two. I went with two tight ends. Just screw you, Matty. To be honest,
We
and
have
screw
a we have
everyone.
a name for that. It's called going the full James. Two
the
tight ends.
James, the full
Yeah,
seahorse.
Yeah, I'm the
He's gone
full-on
full
Seahawks.
sheriff.
He's going full
This
seahorse.
is actual Seahawks. This is actual Seahawse strategy.
He's done
I
the
was actually
Seahorse.
Yeah,
That's a
I
great
was in
reference, Marky Mark.
conversation.
That's a
Put
great
that on a
reference.
shirt, Matty.
Yeah,
That's
going
shirt
full
worthy.
seahorse. I'm going to buy
I've
it
gone
too.
full Seahorse. I've
So-
gone full
Tight
Seahorse.
ends everywhere.
I've
only
gone full
person-
seahorse.
On
Got it.
all of my lists at each position that hasn't been mentioned is playoff Lenny.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't believe he hasn't mentioned playoff
Don't
Lenny.
touch him.
Pollard and Lenny were the two I thought were
Oh,
obvious.
Yeah.
I've
they're-
had that
they're the two
asshole
I'd
all
written
year.
down.
Shit.
Keeper, he has been rat shit.
Yeah, I know.
That guy
But
is dead to
Yeah.
me.
but playoffs.
I should have
Playoff
taken
Lenny.
Lenny. Damn
I
it.
didn't say Lenny. I said playoff Lenny.
Yeah.
I should have taken playoff Lenny.
Not fantasy playoff Lenny. NFL playoff Lenny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fantasy playoff Lenny has been cancer.
Well,
He's
he
just
almost
been a
came
bucket
back
of
and
shit.
beat you. He almost came back and beat you single-handedly,
Yeah, he was
Matty.
actually
Don't
right in
forget
that
that.
game.
He
just got
didn't
dumped
beat
on.
me.
He almost did. From
he
60
almost.
points down.
Yeah, well,
60 points down. Let me put that
let's
one
talk
up
about
there.
everyone who almost won something. Whatever.
Yeah, all right.
You want to recap
All right.
our teams, Matty? Because I'll probably have to
Yeah,
go and
recap
sleep
it.
at 10:30.
Let's get Taylor out of here. His team, he picked first. You've got Josh Allen, Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs as the stack. Dalton Schultz for the tight end. And check out the flex. Only Travis Etienne against the Chargers. Marky Mark picking second has, you like that, Kirk Cousins as the quarterback. CMC, the second overall pick, as the running back. He's stacking up Cousins with Jefferson, Jay Jets. Got to love that. Noxkowski as the tight end. And only Saquon Barkley against the horrible, horrible Vikings as his flex. Matty C's team. Heart wants what it wants. Trevor. Got Eckler in there as my first overall pick with the running back. CeeDee Lamb came back. I stuck it up with Ingram, and I've got Tyreek as my flex. We'll see what happens there. And then the full house. It's Burrow, Mixon, and Chase. It's a Bengals-a-thon with a couple of tight ends too, Kittle and Hawk. I can't wait to see how this works out.
Beautiful
and then
set.
next week, we're probably adding Ian to this. Oh my God.
Beautiful
You've got to
set.
do some social media thing with like cards for a full house with me and
It's
John's team.
fucking on.
It just writes itself.
100%.
Do the cards with the faces
Beautiful.
of like Burrow,
Yeah.
Chase, and Mixon.
I bet you that exists. I bet you I don't even have to make that up. I bet you someone's already
Nah,
done that.
it would
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Bengals playing cards. I'm just going to shut that off. I'm going all in.
Get out. So that's it. That is the first week of the playoff show. We're done and dusted. If you want real playoff analysis, you've got to go to G'day Gridiron. You can find them through the Aussie NFL Fantasy Shows link tree. But you can also find them on Instagram at G'day Gridiron. And of course, everywhere you get podcasts. For Marky Mark, who's joined our show as well, check out No Huddle Dynasty. It is the best Dynasty podcast, Australian made, worldwide. Guys going global. And we are lucky, Marky Mark, to have you on our show for these couple of weeks. So thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me, boys.
You're welcome, mate. And you can always find
Thank
him
you.
too, No Huddle Dynasty on Instagram. And then, of course, through the link tree as well. The link to the podcasts are right there. And he's everywhere you get podcasts, plus on YouTube. And that's through our channel, the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show, where you find Manjot at Pastry Press NFL. You find Taylor at Taylor41. You find Matty C at Matty Podcast. And then everything through the link tree. We've got merch. We've got YouTube. We've got everywhere you can get a podcast, plus more. Go check it out. It is link tree. And then you can just type in Aussie NFL and we're just the first thing that comes up. Gentlemen, enjoy the first week of the playoffs since all our teams are in. It's going to be great. Sorry, Tay.
Yeah.
But,
Enjoy Dirk Tay.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the basketball, Tay.
Yeah, well, mate, looking forward to meeting my childhood hero for the first time. So getting to hear him talk about all his stories from growing up and playing in Germany and playing for my Dallas Mavericks. So, mate, yeah, always been my sports hero. So I'm really looking forward to it.
I think you're just going to have the best time. And you guys are practically the same height. You'll have never talked to somebody your height before. It'll be amazing.
Yeah, he's got a few inches on me, mate. It's going to be weird looking up.
Yeah, right. After all these you spent looking down at Marky and I.
Yeah, I did.
Can you imagine the crick in Taylor's neck?
I don't know what Taylor will react like. I think we need some videos, Taylor. You gotta go send some vids of you and Dirk. I need to see what your first reaction is. Like, oh my god, it's Dirk. Oh my god. Like,
everyone's
and
like,
then
what
you
shirt
shake
are you
his
going to
hand.
wear? You're going to pull out like your I love German sausage t-shirt or something?
Which
Yeah,
of
you
your
gotta-
I love German sausage shirts? That's the
I need to
question.
know.
Which one?
I need to see this.
You've got
I
more
need to
than
see
one.
it. Yeah, I need to see a video too, just to make sure it's not photoshopped. But yeah, look, man, you gotta show us with Dirk. It's gonna be incredible. I can't wait. Look, yeah, childhood basketball hero. It'd just be like me meeting Steph Curry. It'd just be, I can't imagine, man. Enjoy yourself down there in Melbourne,
Yeah.
Tate.
Go get
Will
yourself
do.
some Dirk, mate. Get all Dirk
Yeah.
up.
Get your Dirk on.
Yeah. Get your
Yeah,
Dirk.
better
They're
get him.
delicious.
Yeah, better get him to sleep now. He's got to drive at like 3 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you better go to sleep. Thanks, everybody. Have a cracking first week of NFL playoffs.
This is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
If you're saying start Josh Allen, then we're probably going to clobber you.
It's gonna be tough because I'm going away from what the winning formula was from last week.
Well, the problem is that could happen against Detroit as well. But
Aussie,
That was just taking a shot at the Titans for signing the ghost of Adrian Peterson.
NFL,
and I don't like to foreskin, as we know, but that person might come up later.
Got to troll a few people. Well, some people were trolling me first about Niners being frauds and now Eagles fans. Only comeback they had, I was Australian.
Fantasy,
It's not like you picked up like Patty Mahomes or something. You were getting Danny Dimes.
And I was getting a third tight end.
this is the Aussie NFL Fantasy Show.
What do you play at a funeral? Just some sort of like sad tune?